Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this episode it's going to be a very special one because I'm going to be doing some readings. What sort of readings? I'm going to be doing some mediumship readings as I drive. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for you to see how this actually takes place and to show each and every one of you that you can do this. It doesn't matter what you're doing, okay? Now, first of all, I've already got Spirit starting to line up. Now, first of all, I wouldn't naturally normally do this, and I've already spoken with Spirit behind the scenes, and they understand my concerns with doing mediumship like this, okay? I don't agree with putting everybody's problems, everyone's, at the end of the day, I believe in confidentiality. So the spirit world are going to be engineering these readings in such a way to respect my wishes. However, there's going to be some evidence that I do have to bring forward. But again, it's not like anyone's going to be getting kicked up the backside. However, the evidence is going to be there for you. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this isn't a collective reading. This is going to be for one person. This is a reading for an individual. When you do receive your message, you can like it, you can let us know, you can drop us an inbox. To be honest, I don't really care. It's the messages for you. The messages isn't for me. I know that the spirit world will get this message to the right people. So anyway, what we might do more of these depending on how they're received, depending on how you enjoy them, depending on all of these different factors. It was just Spirit wanted to mix it up a little bit today. And I thought, you know what it is? I always take their lead. And if they want to try and do some of these, well, I say try. It's not like they're going to try, is it? It's not like I'm going to try. We know how to do it. But it's more to see how it sits on my platform and how I feel about doing this style of reading, because I like to do one-on-one readings. I like to tell people what's went on. So anyway, straight away, let's go straight into a reading. So who's first? So straight away, we have a gentleman by the name of Roger stepping forward, who tells me that he was the age of 86 when he passed over to the other side. Now, he also tells me that at the time of his passing, he was actually with his pigeons. He showed us lots of pigeons. He loved pigeons. Now, I know 100% that this gentleman also raced pigeons. Now, Roger also tells me that his daughter Sarah was the one who found him at the time of the passing, and he's sorry for the way that she found him, because he knows how distressful that was. But know this, there was no other way he could have passed over. He's telling us, he's like that. He's like, there's no other way I could have done it, John. It just happened. Also, there was a lot of things that he had kept from you, Sarah, and there's a lot of things that you are now starting to find out. The problem with him, he was very stubborn, and he wished he had been able to talk more. The problem is he come from that sort of era, that sort of mindset where problems were kept to yourself. Now, what sort of problems were these that you're asking? Now, first of all, to do with his health. It didn't matter what was going on in his world. The latter 6 months of his life, he had started to deteriorate, but he kind of locked himself away from everyone so that he didn't see him start to go down. I was going to say the only people that seen him, but he's laughing. The only individuals that did see him was his pigeons. I've never seen anyone that loved pigeons as much. It's awesome. But right, so now we're being brought into a feud within the family. Now, at the time of his passing, I know that there was a lot of money that had been left. This wasn't meant to be distributed out. This didn't happen. Now, this is very frustrating. However, again, he's letting me know that you've done everything that you could have done. We also know that there was a house that was lost in the process of this. There was also a car. This car was his pride and joy. What car was it? It was a Rover. Okay? Sorry, I just interrupted the reading there as I just pulled out. So can you tell me a little bit more about the Rover? Right. Okay, so I can say that whilst it was his pride and joy, it certainly wasn't a pride and joy. This car he had getting because he wanted to do up, but he just never found the time to be able to do it. But he couldn't bear with parting with this car. Oh my God, I love doing these reads because I get to see so much. Right, so anyway, tell us a bit more about yourself. We know that. Okay, so also, yeah. So he actually spent the early years of his life in the military. So we are going from the RAF and we are going over to the Navy. Now, and what was this change for? It was a little bit of a toe rag. You got kicked out. That's awesome. No, what were you kicked out for? yeah, okay. Well, we'll not bother saying that then. Okay, but yeah. So anyway, the earlier years, the easiest way to put it to you is the earlier years of his life, he had become a little bit of a toe rag and he had kind of lost his path. Then he found his path. Can you tell me a little bit more about what it was that you were doing further towards the end of your life? So we know about the pigeons. Is there anything else? Balls. Right. To be honest with you, mate, I've never really understood balls, or I've never really done much with balling. You just said it's not for you, it's for the real. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So yeah, so as part of the evidence as well, you know, he loved bowling. There was a local bowling club. Yeah. Right, okay. However, then that all stopped because he ended up having to look after the wife. Now, this is where the problems within the family have left, because once he has passed over, the caring has been taken over by people who've been coming in, and this just didn't work out. Sadly, the wife is now also in spirit with himself. Now, Norma is in spirit also. Now, one thing that you have to understand is with this is that the main part of the reading, what we need to bring forward is we understand and know why we lost the house. We understand and know why the money wasn't shared out. The problem that needs to be brought forward is you as an individual, you knew that, right? Okay. So the main message is do sorry for the way that you found the body. I mean, I can't express it enough. The body had been there for a couple of days, and and I'm being told it was not a very nice sight. It was very grim, and I've just been showed, and yes, it wasn't very nice. So you have to understand that there was no other way for you. There was a divine time, and this was the time. Yeah. So I mean. Is there anything else that you want to say? Because really, I mean, we've left it on that. I know you want to say sorry. Yeah. No? Last chance? Right? Okay, no worries. Well, it's a pleasure speaking with you. You funny little dude, yeah. Right, anyway, we're going to leave it there, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I bloody well did. To be honest, I think I'm going to do loads more of them, not even on camera. That was hilarious. What a funny little dude I've just been speaking with. Yeah, so as you can see, readings are going to bring forward evidence to validate the person that you're speaking with. It's going to bring names. It's going to bring locations. It's going to bring history. So you can build up the picture of who this person was. Then they're going to send you a message. That's the whole point of it. The message can be, well, like you've just seen there, the message in that reading was very simple. You know, it was to express the sorrow for the traumas that the individual went through after they seen the body. Because, yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Let us know down in the comments section. You know, if you enjoyed that, let us know. Well, I don't know. You know, that is. It's blown me mind. That it really has blown me mind, because that was just so fun. See you later.